In honor of me being 4 years post-op from my top surgery, let's answer some common questions about top surgery. How do you decide what method is right for you? Do you get double incision, peri, or keyhole? For me, I was borderline being able to get keyhole or double incision. I had a pretty small chest, but I still had a lot of roundness down here on the bottom. And if I got keyhole, I was gonna have to get another revision for resizing my areola and fixing that roundness on the bottom. And personally, I just didn't want to go in for a second surgery, and I didn't want to wake up from my top surgery and still be dysphoric about my chest. Because for me personally, the things that gave me dysphoria with my chest were the roundness on the bottom and the size of my areola. So for me, double incision was the right choice. I never cared about having scars. How was the recovery from top surgery? You'll hear a lot of people say that top surgery is completely pain-free. I did experience quite a bit of pain, but I also did my recovery pain med-free. For me, the first couple days were pretty painful. After that, it was a pretty manageable soreness. What was the worst part of top surgery recovery? A lot of people will say that you can't feel the drains. I could feel them and it was incredibly uncomfortable, but I think the worst part was the first time I had to change my nipple dressings. That is the only time in my life that I have almost passed out. What is a number one essential for top surgery recovery? Bendy straws. It's not something you would expect, but those first couple days, picking up a cup and lifting it all the way to your mouth causes you to lift your arm, and you can't really do that. So go get yourself a big box of bendy straws. What's the sensation like over time? Sensation post-op for everybody is going to be very different, but for me personally, I still have areas of complete numbness. I can't feel this over here at all, but this whole side I could feel immediately after surgery and never lost any sensation. It took a couple years for me to stop getting those zapping kind of painful feelings. I still get them very, very occasionally, but mostly for me, I just have this spot here that feels like an itch that can never be scratched. Let me know what other questions you guys have about top surgery.